the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take a family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency.
Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray. I wish y'all knew what goes on before we start this show because, I mean, Shelby, McCall, what would I do? Well, I wouldn't do nothing without her. We wouldn't, it'd just be nothing, you know. So it's good to have Shelby McCall as my show producer. This is third Saturday, which means regulars are on the line with me right now. Of course, third Saturday, my co-host is Frank Barton, my friend and businessman from West Memphis and Memphis. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning, everybody.
It's a cool morning, Frank. I know it makes you think of what?
We're getting close to duck season.
Duck season.
Yeah, it's a wonderful morning.
It is a wonderful morning. Love this kind of weather. And if I was on the Little Red right now, it'd be a wonderful morning too. And that means third Saturday. That means Jay Gudermuth, longtime guide on the Little Red River. Good morning, Jay.
Good morning, sir.
And, of course, when I go to Little Red River, which I did recently, I'm going to be at Lindsey's Resort. And so we have Lindsey White on us. Good morning, Lindsey.
Good morning, Larry.
Thanks for doing this, guys. And, Frank, I know being an Arkansan, when you think of resorts, you think on the Little Red of Lindsey's. I don't know, Frank, I don't know if you've ever had a chance to, or if you ever had a chance to meet Bill Lindsey, the man with the vision, back in those, I don't know, Lindsey, what was that? I mean,
1965.
1965. Frank, were you born then? You were born, weren't you, Frank?
I was not around then.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Frank. Frank, Frank, you were born, weren't you?
I was born then.
Where were you in 65, Frank?
I was 10.
Oh, 10. Now we really know. Now it really makes me feel, you know. And I know Jay wasn't even thinking about trout fishing in 65 because, Jay, when were you born?
57.
See, where you were 8. Golly. And Lindsey was just a thought. So I know I know that for a fact. But great having all you guys in. We got the Arkansas connection here. And Jay, I know we've had some cooler weather move in before I talk to Lindsey about what's going on at the resort, and Frank listens in on this Saturday morning, October the 17th. What does this cool weather do to trout fishing, Jay? Does it have any kind of effect at all?
Well, the browns are going to start spawning soon.
Okay.
And that means they're going to start getting angry at anything that moves. So
I like that, don't you? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I know the Browns, when people say, what's he talking about the Browns? There are some people out there that don't understand that the Little Red River is home for big rainbows, but also big brown trout. And what's the biggest brown trout you ever caught, Jay?
A little over 11 and a half.
Okay. That's enough. But the cooler weather does. I know the water temperature is what? What is it, Jay?
It's 45 to 55 degrees.
Okay, so you get close, and Lindsey, I know one of the big experiences of being on the Little Red River is that fog that the river is so famous for. So when it's when it's a certain temperature, Jay, does that fog set in? When do you have those foggy days?
In the summer, mainly when it's really humid.
Uh-huh.
You know, the warm air hitting that cold water.
Makes the fog.
And, oh, yes, sir.
It makes it. So what are they catching right now? What are they using primarily?
Power bait, wax worms, sow bugs for fly fishing.
Okay.
The pollas are working good.
They are. Okay. Now what?
Oh, yeah.
What about a worm with a marshmallow on it?
Those work good. I've been using red wigglers with
Yes.
marshmallow.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I did. So tell them, Jay, that that a fish did break my line, right? Okay, I didn't make
yes,
that
sir,
up.
it did.
It did,
I
didn't it?
witnessed that.
You witnessed it, didn't it? And also
Yes,
tell the
sir.
audience out there, Jay, that I did catch fish, right?
Yes, sir, you did.
Okay, folks. See, I wasn't making all that up, Lindsey. You know, I mean, I actually caught fish. That was probably a 25-pounder, Jay, that I lost. That's what
Well, it is, you know.
It's in the mind of that. And, Lindsey, I know
Yes, sir.
the resort itself. Talk about the resort.
Yes, sir. So we're open full swing. We've got cabin rentals. We've got guided fishing trips. We've got boat and motor rentals. We have a restaurant here on site as well that's open on Friday and Saturday night.
So the restaurant's open on Friday and Saturday night. But if you catch your fish, will y'all cook them? What's the deal when that happens? How does that work?
Absolutely. Yeah. You go out with a guide and just let them know you want to have them prepared in the restaurant, and they'll clean them for you and get them squared away, and we'll cook them for you up in the restaurant. You can either come in with a reservation and eat, or you can take them out.
See that, folks? Yeah, see that, folks? And Frank, have you eaten trout? Hey, Frank.
Yes,
Have you eaten trout?
absolutely.
Is that not a delicacy?
I'm sorry, Larry, you're going to need to speak up just a little bit, Larry.
Oh, well, you got it, you know.
There we go.
There
What was
we
that
go,
again? What was the
Frank.
question about it?
It is a delicacy, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love trout.
Arkansas, how do you cook yours?
I want to grill it.
You want to grill it. Okay. All right. So, Lindsey, what do you suggest for people when they catch a trout and they want to take it with them home like I did? What you're the chef, so talk about that.
As far as taking them home and cooking them,
Yeah.
you can do them. You can fry them, blacken them, saute them. They're great baked. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff with them. As far as getting them home, you definitely just want to put them on ice, and they're best. Usually within the day or the next day.
Yeah.
Right after you catch them, that's when they're the best.
And you can do that. Like I know you can do that, Jay. When you how many fish you cleaned in your life? You think, Jay?
Oh, I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine.
Oh, let's think. 1,000.
Oh, tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands. Golly.
Yes, sir.
The man knows how to do it and everything, and that's Lindsey's Resort. So now we're coming into middle of October. The browns are starting to come up. So you change the tactics for the browns, Jay? Talk about if somebody says, "Hey, I just want to try to catch a brown." What will you tell them?
The way I do it is a night crawler with air in it.
Air in it. Now,
The
whoa, no, you've already got the truck driver saying he just said put air in a night crawler. How do you do that?
Oh, they make a little bottle.
That's
It's
it.
called a worm blower.
Yeah.
And you just stick it in and squeeze it, and it's there.
And it makes them expand. They become steroids. Worms, muscle-bound worms, right? I mean,
Yes, sir. It makes them float.
it does make them float better. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What about generation? What are we doing now as far as water coming out of the dam at Heber Springs?
Just they're running just a little bit late in the afternoons.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's like this morning. It's still as can be. So.
Well, that's it. Fly fishermen like that, don't they?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's a time to wade in.
Well, I want you to know, folks, I experienced a couple of weeks ago. I was supposed to be there a little bit longer, and I had a little health issue, but I'm fine now. But Jay took my wife, myself, and my brother-in-law out. And what did we fish out of, Jay?
18-foot pontoon.
An 18-foot pontoon. Yeah. And it's comfortable. and you can fish. And that day, I think you said the day before you'd fish 6 people or 5 people or something like that?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Up to 6 people.
All right,
can fish on there.
Is that what you do mostly now, is fish out of that pontoon, Jay?
Oh, that's pretty much all I fish out of anymore.
It's crazy. So, Lindsey, talk about that, the pontoon, that people say, well, I don't know how that does. So if they ask for a guide, and you've got several, Sam and all those other guys, what's it about fishing out of a pontoon?
It's a lot more comfortable, and you can get more people in there. Instead of just 3 people, you can fit up to 6, and you can kind of spread out. And a lot of people, some people have reservations, and they say, well, surely we can't catch fish out of a pontoon, but we absolutely do. Yeah.
I'm walking knowledge of that and everything. Well, guys, thank y'all. Jay, thank you, Lindsey.
Yes, sir.
Enjoying and tell people how they can get in touch with you again, Lindsey.
Yes, sir. They can give us a call. Our phone number is 501-362-3139, or they can visit our website at www.lindseysresort.com, and they can book their cabins and everything online, see pictures and 360-degree images of all the rooms as well.
It's amazing, and fall's a great time, folks, so thank y'all. All right, buddy, we'll talk to y'all later. Stay in touch, okay?
Right.
Yes, sir.
See you, Jay. See you, Lindsey.
See ya.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, Frank, I love to talk to folks on the Little Red River. I grew up on that river, and well, not really, but the lake itself. And then, of course, the late Henry Reynolds I think, helped put that thing on the spot. So what's going on with you, Frank?
I'm just getting ready for you-know-what season.
Are you? Okay. I got my license, Frank.
We've been, I started, unfortunately, because of the Master National event being canceled for this year.
We're going to talk about that later.
That was the sad thing, but the good thing is I had extra time on my hands to get things done. So I've got my duck blinds all ready. It's brushed up and ready. I'm
ready
in
to
good
go.
Shape and got water, and now I'm waiting on. I'm going to start working on. I got a few pits that I'm going to get cleaned out and try and get them back in operation.
Well, we're going to talk a little later in the show about the National Nationals, because that's a sad thing for this. But we're going to take our first break of the morning, come right back, and we're heading to Virginia. Frank, you've been to Virginia, haven't you, Frank?
I've been there.
We're going to talk to you about a place.
Had a national event there one time.
Well, we're going to talk to you about a place that you need to take your wife, Lynn, over there, and you'll enjoy it. So let's take a break. Be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.